How you doing, Karan? Sanju, Satyam, Ved, Shubh, how are you all doing? Shivam, good evening, everyone. This is going to be Auro. What's happening? DJ Samir, क्या हाल है? रीटा भट्ट, आपसे तो मैं बाद में बात करता हूँ. So good to see all of you over here. We're just gonna wait. Hi Karishma. We're just gonna wait for another 2 minutes. I'm gonna talk a little bit, and then we have a very special guest who's gonna be joining us today. Someone who I have trained in the past. Oh, how are you, Vrinda? How are you? So someone very special who I have trained in the past, and always been in touch with this beautiful person. She's super grounded, super helpful, and once again I've had the opportunity to train with her and train her. Anjali, how are we doing? Amit Patel, what's happening, buddy? Hope you enjoyed this afternoon session. So yes, we will be doing a conversation with the one and only Jacqueline Fernandez. She's going to be joining us soon and telling you guys a little bit about the training that we've been doing. And we'll be just talking, about fitness. We'll just have a nice light conversation. But before we do that, just want to tell you guys all about the 21-day Get Lean, Get Fit Challenge, which starts on the 7th of September. The registrations are open now and they will close on 6th evening at 5 p.m. The link is there in the bio. All of you can go there. You can sign up for the challenge, and then all the details are anyways there on Shivoham official. And once you sign up, once you register, then you can send your request to Transform with Shiv, which is a private Instagram account, which is going to be where the lives will be happening. So just to tell you a little bit about this, we'll be doing 2 lives. One live is going to be in the morning at 12:30 to 1:30, where we'll be doing more freehand bodyweight functional movements, and in the evening we'll be doing weighted workouts. So that's going to be fun. All the lives, if you cannot join in the live, the workouts will be saved as IGTV video, so you can tune in and log in at any time during the day, no matter which part of the world you're from, and you can do those workouts with me. Let's see if Jacqueline is here. All right, just gonna wait. Oh yeah. Hey, all right, waiting for your request. All right, finding her. There she is. Jacqueline Fernandez. How are we doing?
All right, and we're live.
We're live.
Oh my God.
What's happening?
What's up, everyone?
How's your day been? Good?
It's been really good. Today was our rest day, so we haven't really worked. I haven't worked out yet, but like post this live, I'm going to go into a class, and then after that, I'm going to hit the treadmill.
Nice.
Try and get my cardio going.
Super. So, of course, we've started training in this whole lockdown, and people were worried this whole online thing, will it work? Will it not work? How's it going to be? So what do you have to say about that?
So honestly, I think that, I'm trying to like set up my camera over here nicely, but I don't really have a place. I think like that's the most difficult thing about like online thing right now. It's like, where do I set up my camera on my phone? Like,
especially if you lose your tripod, yeah.
Yeah, I know. My tripod sometimes like just like plays nasty. So, okay, yeah. So basically, I actually feel that online has been working really well for me. As you know, we've been working out like 3 times a week, and we have been like super consistent and regular. And I think like the amazing thing about it is that like I think people get lazy to pack their things and put on their shoes sometimes, or like head to class
Absolutely.
sometimes. Maybe I can just sit at home, you know. And then, like with online happening, you're just like, okay, I'm home. I just need to like give myself an hour, and I'm done. You know, I work out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm done. So I think that is like that's worked out well. Like, I've been so like I've been consistent like a class, and it's been. I mean, I don't know. Tell me, just
And
say yourself.
you have your company. Yeah, and you have your company, your cats.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's like another thing. I have like, as you know, I think like we have all the footage like every single time. They're like every time I'm gonna push up, one of them is under me. When I'm like some kind of plank, they're like running on my back.
So we
Insane.
actually use them sometimes as dumbbells and weights. You know, we do weighted hollow rocks with all the cats. So it's fun.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
my dumbbells. I'm gonna pick up. Yeah.
Nice.
No,
So
but
which is the next project that we are working for? You want to tell these guys?
oh yeah. So I think everyone I don't know if everyone knows, but we just announced that a couple of days back, working on with F Arjun and Nami, and we're looking forward to that. We have like a month to go, start like next month, and I know this as well. It's just going to be continuous and it's going to be crazy after that. And so I'm
Absolutely.
first we're getting working at the time. Because like now I know I don't have to worry like when I'm traveling.
Exactly.
Like,
No logistics issue.
yeah, I just know I just probably have to carry some bands and like maybe my blog. We're good, you know. So I can be
Yeah.
consistent despite traveling, despite and I'm super happy about it.
Exactly, and Wi-Fi is there everywhere. Like even like we did a trek to Everest Base Camp, and can you imagine there was Wi-Fi at the Everest Base Camp? Like we were checking, we were sitting on our. It's the saddest thing, but yeah, we were sitting on our Instagram while we're there up in the mountains on the Everest Base Camp.
Oh,
I was sitting, yes,
why
and
not
Brinda
with
was like,
why
"What are you doing? You're in the mountains. Why are you sitting on Instagram?" But I mean, imagine it's Wi-Fi is even there, so there's no problem of us training. Even when I'm traveling and you're traveling, and we cannot be in the same place at the same time.
Yep.
Digitally, we're gonna be there. So training has become so much more easier. So yeah,
So
you've been super consistent. Waking up in the morning, going for your horse riding, coming back, doing the all the exercises, and then the alternates, doing the session with Brinda, doing your cardio. I mean, it's
no,
super.
somehow I don't know, somehow this is just saving me so much more time. Like it's motivating me more. Like I know that it's so instant. I get on a call with you, we finish our class in like an hour and I'm done. And I can start
Yeah.
I don't have to be more stuck in traffic anywhere or anything or just like, you know, just get ready and run. Like, I'm a lot of times like I get lazy. Like I don't know, like I really don't know if I can but when I know I have messaging of class and five, I'm like, oh shit, like you know, like we have class at 5, like you know, like quick, like you know, get everything together. And I'm jumping out of bed. So I think it's a great thing, and I know that you're also starting your 21-day boot camp right now.
I think you want to just check the sound. I think your sound is a
Muffled? Okay,
little,
is my sound
little
better now? Is
yeah,
the
I
sound
think it's
better?
better now. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it was like it was resting. My tripod was resting on something, so that's why I think it wasn't so good.
Ah. Done. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, superb sessions. Like we start with the warm up, we do some movement stuff, then we use the loop bands, which are your favorite. You know, working on the legs, working on the glutes.
Oh my
Then
God,
of course the
so
upper body, lower body, and then the inversion. So you're doing superb, and I'm pretty sure you were telling me you do the yoga, and that it's been helping you with your yoga
yep.
as well.
Absolutely. Like because anyways I'm huge on I'm huge on yoga right now, and somehow like when you know, the lockdown started, quarantine started, I somehow like just really got back into it, and it was just making me feel so good. It was like lots of stretching and like, and I was also learning the handstand, which is something that you were also helping me with. So I was, you know, like, and now it's great because it's like, even though I was just focusing on yoga at the time, I realized that there's like, I'm missing out on like doing my glutes and missing out on like stuff like, you know, just kind of also strengthening my shoulders and, you know,
absolutely
toning my legs. That was something I was missing. So I'm just glad, because the combination right now with you and my yoga is that like I'm getting the right toning, and at the same time I'm getting the strength to do my poses, like my yoga poses as well. It's super helping me out with my like handstand.
Cool. So you want to give these guys some kind of motivation for the next 21-day challenge. I mean, I'm going to be making you do pretty much all the same workouts, so you're going to indirectly be a part of the next 21-day Get Lean, Get Fit challenge. So is there something you want to tell these guys?
I'm super excited for everyone, honestly. The 21-day challenge, like, I think you and me have completed about a good like 2 months or so already, right? Like, I think we've been consistently doing our 3 times a week. So are you going on every single day for 21 days?
Monday to Saturday, and yes, working out twice a day. So yeah, a lot. It's going to be fun.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be great though. I mean, like, honestly, like, I have been seeing the most amazing results, and like 21 days, whoever is joining is going to have such an amazing transformation is what I can say and what I can tell from
Because
right
it's
now.
going to be live. Like, I'm going to be working out with them live, and each rep by rep I will be doing it and shouting and motivating and screaming and counting the reps at the same time. So
I don't understand how, first of all, you're going to be doing that, like, but I'm sure.
Last challenge. I think I got fit just talking while exercising. I think that's how I got fit.
That's like a great facial exercise, I must say. Because you're like talking and exercising and like, you know, like,
you're doing abs and you're screaming, come on, and you're dying yourself, and you're like, oh shit, I just want to stop, but you can't stop because you're telling others to keep moving. So it was super intense.
Like, honestly, if it's what we have been doing, and we've been targeting every single body part. I love the changes that I'm seeing as well in my body, the strength that I'm feeling in my body right now. Almost, it's like when I do my yoga right now as well, I almost feel like it's effortless. So
Nice.
It's an amazing thing when you actually experience the transformation, right? I think that's the high, and that's the addiction. So I think
that's the biggest motivation. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 21 days is going to be an amazing ride. And I also want to say that, you know, even though the classes are hardship, like, they are somehow also like, I don't know, like, I actually like have a lot of fun doing them. You know, it's like, you know, they're challenging, but at the same time, like, I don't actually feel that like I don't really feel that, you know, like I'm struggling and like this is not fun and this is painful. I actually enjoy them, and the fact that, like, you know, I'm challenging myself, but at the same time I'm kind of getting like, you know, a good feeling about it. That's what I really love about the workouts. So I don't like workouts where I'm just like, oh, you know, like, this is just like, you know, am I gonna die right now or something? Like, you know what I mean?
And the fact that we keep doing and the fact that we keep doing different. I mean, there's no okay, Monday let's do chest, or let's do back, or it's a mix of a lot of fun stuff, which when you put it to practice, like say in your yoga practice, and when you put it to practice in your dance and in your daily routine, even while horse riding, it just translates and flows into those activities. So that is why the whole functional aspect. I mean, you told me while you're doing horse riding, your shoulders have to be pulling on the strap. You need to be almost in a half squat. You know, you're not allowed to sit down on the saddle. You're supposed to be in a half squat. So automatically, when you're doing all these exercises and functional movements with the bands and all the resistance bands, automatically your riding becomes so much better. You get so much more comfortable.
so much better. Functional, I mean, like just the type of like strength that we're like I'm gaining out of this. I think it's just like I'm excited for your group. I wanted to ask you though, like, are you giving us some fitness? I'm not fitness, it's probably like some nutrition tips as well, because I know like you've kind of pretty much like made my diet for me, which has like been working out really well. So like, are we going to be seeing stuff like that as well, or is that something like?
So different? Of course, knowing me, you know that I'm not going to be giving everyone a customized diet, but the whole idea is to educate them and make them aware of how much they need to eat and what are the right kind of foods they need to eat. Because everyone is different. Someone's interested in IF, someone's interested in keto, someone's vegan, someone's Jain, someone's vegetarian, someone's non-vegetarian. So at the end of the day, when you know what are the good food choices you can make, you are free to experiment. I mean, that's the fun. There's no fun if someone gives you eat this, eat one of this, two of this, three of this at this time, this time, this time. There's no fun in that.
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, that's why also like you customize my diet according to like foods that I like, and you know, but you still didn't allow me to have peanut butter.
It's different for you. You have a very specific goal. But then again, every now and then, when you dig into your cupboard and you get those, get the wafers and everything, that's okay every now and then. That's absolutely fine.
I know you kind of like banned me from peanut butter, which I was very sad about. But so like that's like my only like thing right now. I'm like, why am I not allowed peanut butter? Like,
let's make a new rule. If you can make it at home, you can eat it.
Okay, I can maybe figure that out. Like honestly, there's no peanut butter right now in my house, but like let me figure out making myself some peanut butter then. I love it.
I think my mom's just gonna put her hand up right now because she's been making peanut butter at home and been giving us. So I'm gonna get. I sent you the recipe of the bajre ki roti as well from her.
Yes.
So she was super thrilled. So I'll get the peanut butter recipe and I'm gonna send it to you. It's very simple apparently. Apparently it's very simple. But like I said, if you can make it at home, you can eat it. So if you can make the chips at home, you can eat it.
Okay, done. And I just really want to quickly ask you, like, what do you think about like stuff like intermittent fasting?
I see. At the end of the day, every diet goes down to one foundation: calories in, calories out. Whether it's IF, whether it's keto, whether it's high carb, low carb. At the end of the day, if someone wants to see results, whether it's weight gain or it's weight loss, it's all about calories. Intermittent fasting, the reason why I do it is because it suits my mental temperament, it suits my lifestyle. Like, you know, we wake up in the morning, I wake up around 6:30 and then my class starts with you at 8 and then I only get free after my workout at around 2 or 3 o'clock.
Whoa.
So that's when I eat. So I like to sit down and eat aram se without being in a tension, oh, I need to run to class or stand and eat and walk and eat. That's not how you eat food. You want to sit down and enjoy your meal. So at that 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock when I sit down to eat, my meal goes on for an hour and a half. I have three different portions. So I eat my eggs, then I take a break, then I eat my bajre ki roti, then I take a break.
But that's why you're so good looking, Shiv. I mean, like, obviously, like, you know, you're obviously doing something right. I'm going to follow this routine. I actually was a victim to, you know, like, walking around and eating my food really fast and stuffing myself during a lunch break and going back to shoot. And, you know, now with the quarantine and lockdown, I just have been able to actually make my food, sit down, eat it, listen to some music.
Exactly. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to sit down, but you know who's responsible for that. I don't need to tell you. We have a common person who looks after both of us. So yes, all those morals and those principles and the right kind of teaching comes from this person right here who I'm pointing out to.
Brenda. Hello, where are you?
She's right here.
So, yeah, exactly. It's mindfulness. Mindfulness, which is like just as important, you know. So
exactly. So IF works. IF works if it works, if it suits your lifestyle, if it suits your mental.
Hi.
If it suits your mental temperament, please go ahead and do it, but don't do it for the wrong reasons. But it works. I mean, I love it. I love it. I don't get hungry and I don't get bothered about I need to eat. So it works for me.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm like a temperamental intermittent faster. So it's like there's some days I'm doing it, there's some days I'm not doing it. But like I just feel, you know, just the practice of kind of, you know, allowing the body to sometimes rest from food. I actually enjoy that. You know, like I sometimes
It
just
feels good. It
yeah, it
actually,
feels
I
good.
have, once you get used to it for the right reasons, it actually
Yeah,
feels nice. And then
yeah, yeah,
even,
yeah.
I'm not kidding, I'm not lying to you, but since I've started IF and I've been eating, I don't get full. I mean, I don't have that stuffy feeling
Exactly.
even after eating three, portions of food because you
And
eat
you also
aram
don't
se.
overeat. You know, you don't end up
Exactly.
overeating as
You
well.
cannot overeat
Yep.
because then you realize when you're full because now you're hungry. After
Oh
16
yeah.
hours, you are now hungry. So when
Yeah.
you eat, within the first 4 5 bites itself, you kind of feel, food in my stomach. Then the
Yeah.
rest of the food you anyways eat just to make you feel a little bit full and happy. So you don't end up, and if you, honestly speaking, there's a beautiful saying, why you can't overeat chicken and you can overeat chips. Ruffle Lays, no
Why?
one can eat just one.
Yes,
I mean,
why? Tell me.
can
I
you,
need to know
do
this.
you, do you, so there's a whole science to it, but that is a fact. Like if you eat the right kind of foods, you will never be able to overeat. You will never. Have you ever felt, oh, let me just have one more bite of tandoori chicken? No, it doesn't. But yes, let me have one more chip.
Oh
Okay,
my
let me
God.
have
Chips,
one more
ice
wafer, one
cream,
more something.
like pizza.
Exactly.
Sometimes I shock myself with how much pizza I can eat. Like it's like sometimes shocking. Like, you know, I don't even know how it's
Now tomorrow you're
possible
gonna get a whole
sometimes.
delivery full of pizzas from all different brands, and you better give them away.
No, 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 no. Honestly, like Shiv, since we've been working out, I've actually been really, really like strict, not strict on my diet, but I've been very conscious of eating the right stuff. And I've been
Correct.
just making sure that I hydrate as much as possible. I'm trying to get in as many vegetables as possible. I just made myself a salad right now of like kale and
Nice.
cherry tomatoes. And I roasted some sweet potatoes in the oven. And I'm
Do
like,
you know? Do you know spinach? Spinach actually has spinach, bok choy, and lettuce. Between
yeah.
these three and watercress, these four vegetables have the maximum amount of protein and fiber in them per 100 calories.
Oh, you
You
know, for
can
some weird reason,
literally eat. You can eat a bowl full of watercress and you can have a bowl full of spinach and kale and still be underweight and still manage to get the right amount of protein. So salads with the right kind of leaves, a little bit of fat, a little bit of sauce here and there, and
yeah, yeah,
some eggs would probably be the best thing if you want to literally lose weight because
yeah.
you're eating your calories way below your calories and you're getting full because they're nutrient dense. So they will fill you up, but at the same time, they will not fill you up when it comes to the calories. So, best
Yes.
kale, spinach, lettuce, watercress. I would say add these four things in every salad of yours and some
Oh, that's
nuts.
amazing. I'm so happy because I actually made some kale and I have spinach and potatoes in the oven and I made a kale salad. So, and I didn't even know that.
If you can
Yay!
make it at home, you can eat it.
Yes, and that's what I'm going to do right now.
Super,
And
super.
I am wishing you, like, I'm not wishing you all the best because you know, don't need it, but
I'm
like
going to see you tomorrow morning, anyways.
all the participants of the what are we calling it? The 21-day
Get lean, get fit challenge.
Get Lean, Get Fit challenge. Okay, guys. So honestly, I have seen a huge difference. I'm seeing definition in my arms. My glutes are looking great. And so 21 days, get ready for the real transformation and a great kickstart to whatever journey you're on. And I'm super excited for everyone. And Shiv, I am going to see you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you
All
so much.
right.
That was awesome, Jacqueline. I'm going to see you in the morning. Take
All
care.
right. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Take care.
joining.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
See you.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So that was Jacqueline Fernandez live with us talking about what kind of training we've been doing, about the 21-day Get Lean, Get Fit challenge, about the diet, a little bit about intermittent fasting. So for all of you out there who are interested in the Get Lean, Get Fit challenge, the link is there in the bio. All the information is there. Please go there, tune in, log in. You have all the information on my Insta handle. So register. The registration ends on 6th of September at 5 p.m. The challenge starts on 7th. And yeah, we're going to take it from there. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. And I'm going to head to my next live. So if you guys are interested in doing a 10-minute hardcore interval session, join me in the next 5 minutes with Sunny Side Up. I will see you soon. Take care. Thank you, everyone.